Came across this Jeep across from the lawyer's office, a 1975 Jeep, and the guy wants 75,000 reals for it, which comes out to about $25,000. But it is mint, inside and out. If I had the 25,000, she hates when I'm behind her with the camera. Now, if you look out to the right here, you'll see that window. Only in Brazil will they build a window that opens out on the ground floor. And I've hit my head on them before. This is what Brazilians call a motorcycle. That's where I'm about to climb to. God help us. There's our high security right there. Check the mail, for our bills. And now the 4 flights of stairs. And there's the guy below us who has the camera. I wave or say cheers every time I go by. Now, if you remember, I did a video a few months ago about Bella Vista, and this complex on the right wasn't here. And it only actually had half a building there when I first moved in. And the Ideal supermarket on the left wasn't open. Oh, worship. I actually believe that in Brazil, if there's not a footprint, a person's or a dog's, in the sidewalk, it needs to be torn up and done again. They're building a new gym because the one across the way got too small.
New gym.
That one's going to be like 2 stories, I guess. Starting to get streets in there too. You can't read it too well, but it says orquídeas, which is Portuguese for orchids. They have this thing for orchids and flowers, because bromelias is a flower where I live. It's called bromelias. Cafe, huh? Or no, escritorio. No, escritorio. Mover. People up in there working. Yeah, this building on the left, I want to get a picture of for Jim because earlier, but I didn't. It's going to be a construction supply store, but when they were building it, they basically held up separate floors with stakes. There's no code enforcement in Brazil. They just held up the floors with stakes. So we'll see how this works with the new headphone. Now, this is at my wife's English class, and they had a party, and I'm trying to figure out what the relish is for in the background because those hot dogs are cut up and some sauce. So, but they make different sandwiches here than we do in the United States. There's the new gym during the day from the last video. Coming along. What kills me when they were talking about the old gym, which is too small, first thing I thought of was professional wrestling. Horace White, actually. There's the apartment building during the day. When I first moved in, there was actually nothing there, like half a building. Now there's like all those, they have streets and everything in there now. Then trying to explain to Brazilians why we don't just allow people to park their horses on the side of the road in the city. There's horses on the side of the road in Palhoça. There's my friend the horse. Como vai cavalo? That's what I say. And then we have, this is fresh fruit. When I say fruits and vegetables, when I say fresh, I mean it was probably picked this morning. That's how fresh it is. The supermarket, for some reason, don't know why, was out of cucumbers, so we went up here. Also, the guy with the blue umbrella, you'll see in the next video. Wait a minute. In the next picture, the guy with the blue umbrella to the left, he sells fresh fish. So, yeah, it's fresh. Yeah, there you go, fresh. I mean, literally, like, probably brought in sacks. And it's less expensive than the supermarket. And again, I found a sign for hot dogs. Like, it's gourmet food here. It's like going to a steakhouse. But when they make a hot dog sandwich, it's like vegetables, fruit, vegetable, peas, I think corn, potato sticks, cheese, just so much, and 3 hot dogs. It's like huge. And then there's the wife on her way back from English class, or way to English class. I think it was to English class. Bought a new guitar today. My Ovation was 12 years old. Needs some time in the shop. This one comes with the bag and everything you see for like 800 reals. Off to vote.
É Bolsonaro ou não é? Mudando pra galera dos inscritos. Bolso! Aqui, ó, 22.
No socialismo.
You know what's crazy here? They actually require an ID to vote, and no one thinks it's racist at all. I got some great shots of the mountains in the city before they put in the gas station that's going to be there. I think we're on our way back from the store or to the store. I don't remember. To the store. Yeah, we're on our way to the store to get some meat and other things for lunch. But beautiful view. Of course, after I found out Lula got the election, I had to throw my 2 cents in there about socialism. I'm hoping that the Brazilians here are asking their Venezuelan neighbors for recipes for pooch. Yeah, I think it's time I got a new Brazil shirt because that one's getting just a tad bit snug. This is the wife, myself, and my sister-in-law, Suzanne. Here's lunch, some meat, wine, I think I had some beers, and of course beans, rice,